presentation.
Okay.
So you can always go back with this one. Okay, so this subject is CPE draft. Are you already done with the subject?
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Okay then.
Sure.
So CPE draft and then instructor's focus. So some basic information. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And the second one is the syllabus, where you can also find it on this tab right here below the home. Well, of course, it will give you this kind of format. Well, filling up those course learning outcomes, course content, grading system, etc., is already super easy since we have the format for this one. So I'll just send it to you and then just import
Okay,
it
sir.
to your uh, courseware in your Canvas that you are working right now. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And then the next one is modules. Okay. So if I click this one, of course, it will lead us to the module tab. So in here, so you don't need to worry about this one now since it's already
Yeah.
given. So it's just, for the students to upload a video, 1 minute video for them to introduce themselves. And right now, okay, we base our modules in our syllabus actually. So if you're going to take a look our course content, so we have week 1 up to week 6. Okay.
Okay.
So week 1 to week 3 is for the midterm topics, and then week
Okay.
4 to week 6 is the final topics.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
And as you can see right now, okay, so in week 1 I have 2 modules. Okay, so that depends on the subject if it needs 3 modules, 4 modules, or 5 modules. But mostly it's one or two only. Okay.
Okay.
So since I have 2 modules in here or 2 topics, so I have also provided 2 modules. Okay, regardless of
Yes.
uh if it's a week 1 or week 2 or week 3. Anyway, so for the
Okay.
overview, so just simple overview, okay, where I put here the topic learning outcomes of the module 1 and 2. So you could say that this 1 to 6 is already the topic learning outcomes of those 2 modules. The same with the list of topics. So it is a combination of block diagrams and flowchart.
Yes, sir.
And for the learning resources, so since I have, so this one is incorrect. So I wasn't able to update this one. So this one should have another module, which is the module 2, okay, the flowchart.
Okay.
And for the video material, so this is optional, okay. So that
Yeah.
depends on the module if you want to include another related topics. Okay, but in here, since it only talks about block diagrams and flowchart, then those are the only topics that I have included here. But mostly they came from YouTube. Okay, so those are links, okay, which will leads you to a certain website, which mostly is a YouTube link, right? Hi, my name's Chloe, and I'll be. Anyway, and then I have also included here a reading materials wherein under here, all of them are PDFs where they can download a full tutorial. Okay, so yeah, that also depends on the module or topic. And for the references, so this is very important. So where my presentations came from. So it came from Smart Draw. Okay, so this is the website of Smart Draw. Came from Lucid Chart. This is also a website from Lucid Chart, Paratime, and then Creately. So all of those are websites where my presentation came from. Okay. So this is where I mostly get my presentations. All right. Can you still follow? Oops. wala naman siya. Hello, Mr. Othman?
Hello, sir. Yes,
What
sir.
happened?
Sorry. I don't know, sir, but the internet it suddenly corrupted.
All right, so
Sorry, sir,
what
again.
part you miss?
We were on the resources. I guess we were done with the resources.
I see. So again,
Or yeah, here on the video materials, we were done there.
all right. Okay, so mostly in video materials, those are just YouTube links. Okay,
Yes.
which is related with modules. And then for the reading materials, so those are PDFs, wherein maybe you will teach them the entire tutorial of on how to create a say uh, flowchart or a block diagram, okay, etc. And for the references, so this is where all of the information came from the modules that I have created.
Okay.
All right. So we have two modules in here, module one and two, block diagram and flowchart. So yeah, that's the module overview for the week one.
Okay.
And all this is just a page wherein they can join a Zoom meeting and learning materials. So this is where I put my modules or PDFs and watch videos. So this is where I post the links of our meetings. I mean, recorded meetings. Okay, so this is where I post the invitation link for the Zoom, and then this is where I
Okay.
post the link of the recorded Zoom meetings. Okay, well, you don't need to
Okay.
worry about this one. So that depends on the
Okay,
instructor
sir.
already. And for the practice exercises, so please do prepare also any basic uh,
Okay.
activities that you can provide regarding with module one and two, or depending on the topic. Okay. And
Okay.
yeah. basically the same. We have here the assessment. So lab 1, lab 2, activity number 1, lab 3, 4. Okay. And then for the last one, so this might be the new thing, okay, wherein we've added a discussion. Okay, so I would like you to add some discussions also. Like for example, in my case, first case study number 1. So we have here the facts and then the questions. So for facts, so there's a lot of ways of creating making black diagram. So you can start with blah 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 blah, and then the question. So with all of those applications that we can use to create the complete like a black diagram, blah 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 blah. So is it friendly user, much efficient, does much more features. So yeah, just add any topics, okay, that a student can uh, use their critical thinking, or they can share their own opinion on a certain topic, and then yeah, so it is a discussion with my students.
Okay,
So yeah,
that's
that's
nice.
basically it for every week. Okay, so one tab is week 1, another tab is week 2 until week 3, and then the next one is of course the midterm exam.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's just the new format that they gave us. So just additional discussion, and then some formats when it comes to module overview.
Okay, that's nice.
So what else you want to know?
Uh, I have to make quizzes and also assignments, right, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. So if possible, just complete it like maybe one assignment per module,
Okay.
and maybe
Okay.
one simple activity, and then let's say we can have a laboratory on that specific activity, then let's have uh, one or two maybe. So that depends on the topic. Because in my case, for the module 1, I give them two laboratories. Module 2, I give them another two laboratories, and then just one activity.
Okay. Okay. And that's only on the what you call that. If it's on the online, if it's on the Internet of Things, right, sir? But if on
Mhm.
the online, it will be a separate, uh, separate lecture and separate lab course, right?
Wait, let me just
Or
check.
it will be same.
Maybe separated. Online tech, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh
This
yeah,
one.
so it's separated. So we have lecture and then the laboratory.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's a lot easier because in my laboratory before, this is just where I put the instructions of what they need to do, and this is where they can submit their laboratories.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, just one tab actually. But if you can add another, I don't know, maybe another, I don't have an idea because this is just a laboratory uh,
Yeah.
subject wherein they will submit your laboratories.
Yes, sir. Okay. So we will just wait for Sir Diane if he will agree for me to do the online tech,
Yes, yes, yes.
or I may do the Internet of Things.
Mhm. So just start doing it once you have my signal. So I will ask my certain members.
Yes, yes, sir, sure.
Right. So what else?
I don't know what else. But sir, the case study now, it's it's important, right? They give it to you
Yes,
now.
yes. So
Okay.
case study only composed of facts and questions. So it's up to you. How will you let the student think, okay, for them to share their knowledge or their opinions regarding with that matter.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
So if ever that you have questions in the future, so just let me know, right? So for
Yes,
now,
yes.
just familiarize on how to create, let's say, a tab, how to create a page. Well, it's very simple. Just click this plus, and then it will give you this option, and then just
Yes,
explore it, right?
yes, sir.
All right then. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye, and
Okay.
till next time.
Okay, until next time. Thank you, sir. Thank you again.
All right,
Can you
welcome.
send me the video after we're done?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you,
Just
sir.
don't mind. Just don't mind this tab, okay? Because this is what I'm playing right now. Okay, just never mind that one. It's part of the video.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay, sir. No problem.
All right then. Okay,
Okay. Thank you,
so
sir. Good night,
goodbye
sir.
and next time again.
Okay, next time.